Welcome back to sports. I'm Kendra Douglas, live inside Koch Arena, where the Aftershocks are preparing for the basketball tournament, or better known as TBT. After a loss Tuesday night, the Royals were back in action tonight at home as they look to snap a two-game losing streak against their AL Central rival, the Cleveland Indians. The Royals' schedule isn't letting up anytime soon. Tonight at home, Kansas City went head-to-head against Philadelphia in Game 1 of 3. Big news coming out of the NFL today, as it was officially announced that Kansas City will host the 2023 NFL Draft. Shocker standout and Clippers guard Landry Shamet has not gone unnoticed in his rookie season. Welcome back. I'm Kendra Douglas, live at Koch Arena and inside the tunnel where the Shockers will run through here one last time to take on the ECU Pirates. Hey, and get this is a little fun fact. There have been 4 instances in NFL history where there are players with 25-plus passing touchdowns within the first 8 games, and that was Tom Brady and Peyton Manning, and now Patrick Mahomes can add his name to that list. Let me tell you, this man is just making a name for himself out here at Arrowhead Stadium. Kendra Douglas, KSN Sports. Head coach Keith Adams has grown up to Shocker basketball games and has always admired the Lady Shockers on the court. So I sat down with her to find out what keeps her going and how it feels to be the head coach at Wichita State. And a rainy day set the Royals back from going head-to-head against the Cardinals on Tuesday, but Kansas City didn't let that stop them from dominating the Diamond today. Breaking Dawson, that seems to be what the theme was out here, as Patrick Mahomes set a new record with 31 passing touchdowns, breaking Lynn Dawson's 54-year record. Summer camps will take over the Sunflower State pretty soon, which means we can expect to start seeing big-name basketball players returning to help teach younger aspiring ballers. Yeah, Chris, and he's showing us that with patience and dedication, it's possible to persevere through struggles. The track is home for Shocker runner Josh Cable.
I noticed I was faster than a lot of the other people, so I tried out track in 6th grade and loved it.
The 800-meter runner from Springfield, Illinois, was close to crossing the finish line of his high school career before heading to Wichita to run for the Shockers. But it was May 1st of 2018 where his life would change forever.
I wasn't thinking much. I kind of just, it feels like a dream to me.
Cable describes the night his house caught on fire as surreal. He was trapped in his basement looking for a way out.
So at that point, I remember laying on the ground for a couple seconds, and I remember being like, shoot, I didn't make it. I was, gonna die here.
Until he heard a familiar voice.
And that's when my dad actually opened the basement door and screamed my name. So I ran out to his voice.
The next race for Cable would be one of his hardest. He spent 22 days in the hospital recovering from his burns and undergoing more than 10 surgeries.
I was burned slightly less than 50% of my body.
But he leaned on his athletic mindset. Instead of quitting the race, he got back up slowly and pushed through.
He's coming from a different place, and being able to enjoy it, he knows what he could have lost, and some people don't realize that.
That moment to cross another finish line came in December of 2018. The mid-distance runner laced his spikes and hit the track for a 600-meter race.
Just that natural ability that's there, so it's definitely not gone. It's there, and now he just has to nurture it by getting better training in.
It will take some time for Cable to fully recover, but for now, he embraces the battle scars. For him, those wounds are his reminder to keep pushing.
Started at such a low point this year. It's hard not to want to be the comeback kid.
Wow.
And Josh is excited to go home because his dad actually rebuilt their house, and he's excited to see all the changes that have happened so far.
From KSN Sports, this is the Melton Industries Sports Report.
The Royals' schedule isn't letting up anytime soon. Tonight at home, Kansas City went head-to-head against Philadelphia in Game 1 of 3. And let's head out to the bottom of the first. Alex Gordon preparing for liftoff, and up, and away that ball goes for a 2-run homer. For the Royals right there, Gordon knocks down his 7th home run of the season. And no, this isn't a double take of the first play. Gordon again, right field again, this time for a solo home run. This is the Royals' start into this series, looking like they're on the winning side of things tonight. Score is 3-1 in the bottom of the 6th, and Jorge Soler. Gordon couldn't have all the shine tonight. Into the Soler system it goes for the home run. Royals get the win 5-1. The Shockers playing host to 8th-ranked ECU tonight. Pirates up 2 and adding to it. Ross Cadenas throw to second, skips away here. Dusty Baker coming racing on home. 3 for third. ECU goes up 4-0 in the top of the 6th. Shockers will try to come back. Patience is a virtue as Cadena walks to load up the bases. The very next batter would be Noah Croft, but he couldn't capitalize. Flying out to right field, Shockers fall tonight 6-1. And down at Cessna Stadium, senior Aaron True repeats as the American Athletic Conference men's javelin champion. We told you about Aaron earlier this week and how he is number 3 in the nation right now. The javelin thrower threw over 70 meters to grab the win. True walks away with his 3rd javelin championship and the 2nd in the AAC.
Something that it was one of my goals, one of the few goals that I've had this year. So it was pretty awesome to come away with a 3rd conference championship of my career. So working in practice with coach and give a lot of credit to my teammates. I've been fortunate enough to have some really good teammates that have helped me master the skill, and just throwing with them competitively every day in practice makes coming out here and competing against these guys a lot easier.
Taking a look at the team scores after today, the men lead with 32 points. The Bearcats trail close behind with 31, and Tulsa rounds out top 3 with 21. On the women's side, Memphis leads with 31. The Shockers are in 2nd with 18 points, and Tulsa rounds out that top 3 with 14. Saturday events begin at 10 a.m. And we got the Golden Eagles taking on Northwest in softball. Wild pitch right there will send Lily Ebright to steal 2nd, and hey, she's safe. Next play, a Golden Eagle pops one right into the hands of the Grizzly. Oh, 4 and out. Bishop Carroll looking to bring home one of their own. Isabel Marcotte knocks it to 2nd. Ebright will come home for the Golden Eagles. Bishop Carroll wins tonight 8-3 and become City League regular season champs. And the engines will be roaring at Kansas Speedway tomorrow night for the Digital Alley 400. It will be the first of 2 Cup Series races at the 1.5 mile track this season. Emporia native Clint Boyer will be part of this pack. He says he's looking forward to being back on his home track.
Very excited. Always fun to come back to Kansas Speedway. There's always, a sweet spot when you look at the schedule and look forward to coming back to Kansas.
Good luck to him, and his son there looked thrilled.
Adorable too, right?